Hello friends, and welcome back. It is time, indeed, to test drive the new wagon. So me and you lot are going to be spending the first night in it, testing it out, testing the systems, seeing if I insulated it good enough and all of that. Although it's not really that cold, it's only about -2, which is good actually. It's warmed up a bit because it did really drop and we thought that was it. But we weren't quite ready. We still had loose ends to tie off. But here it is, the beginning of the winter, right at the start. So we've not got too much snow to deal with, which is good. So I'm not going to be going too far away from home, just a few kilometres out, find somewhere to park up. I don't actually know where I'm going yet, so we'll discover that together. But I'm sure it's going to be nice, and I hope you enjoy tagging along for this little mini adventure. Let's see how it goes. I'd say that would probably do us for the evening. It's not even late, it's only 1:30, but by 3 o'clock it's pretty much pitch black, so I wanted to get out early. I just fired up the diesel heater, make sure that's working, which it sounds like it is, and feels like it is, so that's good. I can't tell you how good it feels to be out again. This is the first time I've done this in like 2 years, going out in the van. I had to spin the van round because I went and laid down in the back and I could feel like the instant scoliosis kicking in because it was like this. Span around, and now I think it'll be okay. Look at this though. Middle of arsehole nowhere. Perfect. If you're wondering why it looks so decimated around here, this is actually what's left after a forest fire a few years back. It's just wiped the place out. You can see all of the black stumps everywhere. Pretty mad. There's the van tucked up there with definite insulation issues in the middle of the back doors. I can see that from here. Need to make some kind of a strip to shove in between them, I think. Right, let's go in and make the first coffee in this van. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Yeah, the diesel heater ticking away. Alrighty then, coffee. I want to crack this a little bit. %, drawing out. Okay. What do we need then? I can't remember where I put everything now. There's the stove. We need a kettle. We need some gas. We also need water, which is in here. Look at that. It wouldn't be great if I managed to blow the van up on day one, to be honest. That wouldn't be a great start to the adventures, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Now, I don't really have anything with me. I didn't go mad and splash out on stuff for one little trip. It is just a test run. Alright, let's see if we can get this going. Okay. I'd call that lit. We're making coffee. Yeah, so what I was getting to is I've got no milk, I've got no anything. So it's going to have to be an instant crap in a bag. Oh well. Now where did I put my cup? I definitely brought it. There she is. I don't think this is going to be an issue. Nice and simple. You can get these camping gas things from flipping anywhere. Most shops sell them. That's why I thought about doing this rather than installing gas and a hob and all of that. According to the little temperature thing up there, -2 outside and 16.7 in here. I'd call that success. Successful heating. This is nice. It feels so good to be out in a van again. It is a shame there's not a window in that door. That's on the list, because once I close this blind up, it becomes very cosy, let's say. It'd be nice to have a little window in that door, but I just need to find the right thing that isn't crazy expensive, you know, because this is where I'm going to be sitting, and there should be a window there. I'm not going to have this open all of the time. And that's it. Kettle boiled in about a minute. Just realised something I've overlooked. A bin. Damn. Yeah, that's less than ideal. What can I use as a bin? Now that I've finished boiling, I can move this out the way. And that's it. We've got a brew. The first brew. I'm going to regret this. Cheers. Instant regret. Instant. Okay. This is just, it's pretty mega. It's a good feeling to be back out in something that I built. come for a little wander, have a look around. You can see, or you can't see on there because the camera's fixing it, but it's only like 2:30 and it's already getting dark. This is why I had to come out fairly early. In an hour it'll be completely dark. It's not quite good enough to ski on yet, otherwise I would have brought them. That'd be good. But this right here is the exact reason why we did what we did. Why we, set up shop in a place like this. Because it just puts us at the centre of exactly what we want from vans when we go travelling. These are the kind of places that we go to. Whoa, eagle. I don't think you saw that. I was too busy waffling and scared it. That was a big ass eagle. God, I had my long lens with me as well. But yeah, so where I've just come is 15 minutes away from our house. It's a bit mental. Suddenly it's just so accessible without us having to drive 3,500 kilometres first to be able to get here. I just had to drive for 15 minutes. Obviously I'm going to go further afield, but yeah, love it. I believe I've just seen that. It proper threw me off then. I was just sitting there, me and my big mouth scared it. Right, I'm going to have a wander back to the van, chill out for a little bit, and then make a very basic dinner because I didn't bring anything, and then see where we're at after that. I probably won't be going to bed very late. Change my sleeping pattern completely around in the winter. Get up nice and early because you don't get much daylight, so got to make the most of it. Roasting in here. 20 degrees. The heater's just on low. What did I set it at? Set it at 13. It's just ticking away. That'll do. Something I have realised that I need to do is a coat hook at the back. Just there. I've not got anywhere to hang my coat up. But this is why we test. Right, it is time to rustle up some dinner, which is not going to be anything elaborate. It's just not. I've got noodles. What am I going to cook it in though? Is that going to work? I just sort of threw things in without really thinking about it. Yeah, one thing this channel is never going to turn into is one of these elaborate cooking channels that, well, where people go out and cook nice food, because I just don't really care. When I want to eat, I want to eat. That's it. What I do with this thing, I used to do it in my old van as well, because normally when you press it on, the first thing it does is open all the way up and all of that. But if you press on and then straight away press the hood down button, then it doesn't. So the fan comes on and then you just do it manually. Just crack it open a little bit. I don't really need it to be, fully open. It's going to be a noodle and a bit of meat dinner. Nice and fancy. So this is my current fridge situation. It's just like a £4 cool bag off obviously crap. I do have a fridge in mind that I want to get, but I've not been able to get it yet. Definitely going to need a fridge in here though, for longer trips. I know in your mind you probably think, well, it's cold, why would you need a fridge? But if it's cold enough for things to be cold in here, then there's a problem, because I'm going to be cold. I don't really want that. There's plenty of room here for cooking, which I'm glad about. This little sliding drawer thing working really well. That'll do in a minute. I'm having to learn how to slow down and be careful with my movements, because normally I am quite erratic. I do things quickly, and if I knock this over, like, that's it. I'm out. I probably will one day, knowing me, but I'm going to try my best not to do that. I'm excited about this now. Starving. I'd say that's about done. So I'm going to get stuck into this and just catching up with Martin on YouTube and just chill out for a bit, really. It's pitch black out here. Just popped out to get rid of my dishwater, and I'm probably going to get cosy for the evening, to be honest. Not a lot else going on out here tonight. So quiet though. Proper middle of nowhere. All we've got is the little light up there from the 4G mast, which is over there a bit. There's another one down there. Quite a lot of them knocking about. But that's fine. At least then I can watch YouTube. Definitely a successful mission. I've only got a small list of things I need to do, change or buy. So I need some kind of a heat-proof mat to go on here to put the hot pan on, if I'm going to eat out the pan, because why wouldn't I, you know? What's the point in wasting a plate? The strip in the rear door, that'll just need something making up, bit of insulation, some carpet maybe so it can just slot in there. Coat hooks, they need to go at the back. Bin. And then actually I want to buy some better cooking pans, because that one I used is just crap. So I'm going to treat myself to like a camping cookware set, I think. Nice and compact, so I can just chuck it back in that drawer. And that's it really. I don't think I'm going to sleep with the diesel heater on all night. I don't think I really need to. I mean, according to that, it's only -2. If I wake up cold, it's just there. I just turn it on, you know. But it's 24 degrees in here. So, yeah, I don't think it's really necessary. Save a bit of diesel anyway, considering how expensive it is. Right, I'm going to get bedded down for the evening. I just turned off the heater. You can probably hear it winding down. But I'm going to hit the sack now, literally, and see how we get on through the night. I've got a feeling I'm probably going to wake up cold in the night. I don't know. I mean, this is quite a thick sleeping bag, but we'll see. I could just leave it on, but I want to see, you know, how it is. I've got no problem leaving diesel heaters on overnight. It's not an issue. Got a carbon monoxide alarm in here, so yeah, we'll see anyway. I'll see you in the morning. Ciao. Morning. Oh dear. As predicted, did wake up at about 2:30 and put the heating on. It's only about 5 degrees in here, but I've been spoilt with the big wood burner at the house. Time to get up. Still pitch black. It's gone 6. That's not too bad. Probably about -5. That temperature gauge is under reading, but it's not actually 29 degrees in here. I just did the coffee right underneath that, so what are we saying outside? I've discovered I need to buy new cameras because these aren't infrared, so I can't see shite. So one thing I'm going to do, which isn't really necessary, but testing and all of that. Windows aren't too bad. I'm going to run the preheater, which is just here, just for the sake of it really. Let's put it on 15 minutes. And the pump. Just so that when I start it up, all the blowers are nice and warm and we're good to go. If I got it, might as well use it. Obviously, pretty soon I'm going to have to use it, but for now it's just a luxury. Successful test, I would say. I'm going to drink my coffee, and then that'll be about ready to roll, and off we go. Get home at a decent time and get on with the day's jobs. Right, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon. Catch you in a bit. Oh, look at that. Nice warm blowers when you start the car up. These Nordic folk, tell you, they know what they're doing. And that's it. Off we go.